education, and this is, and we are looking at importance of schools. Importance of schools. How good, how useful are schools? How useful are schools? Yes, girls, tell me, how useful are schools? Oh, tell me, how useful is your school, St. THEREZA and young girls? What benefits do you get from your school? Okay? Yes, that is what we are looking at today. Who can tell me the importance of schools? Yes, somebody is telling me that schools educate people. That is a very good answer. It's a very good answer. And let me begin with that. She has told us that schools educate what? People. And we are going to begin by writing that schools educate people. People go to school to learn. People go to school to learn. So in so doing, the schools are educating what? People. Then another one is that schools train children good manners. Okay? You'll never find a school that trains those bad manners. Okay? Schools only train good manners, good behaviors. Okay? Let us say schools train pupils or learners. Schools train learners good manners. They train learners good manners. Good manners, these are good behaviors. They are good behaviors. Another one is that schools give children skills which help them to earn a living in the future. Schools give children skills which help them to earn a living in future. Schools give skills. They give what? We've said they give skills. They give children, They give children skills which help them to earn a living. In what? In the future. To earn a living in the future. Okay? Then some schools, we are still looking at importance, and with the importance we have looked at are schools educate people. They educate people. Then schools train learners good manners. And I've said the good manners are those good behaviors whereby always when you go to school, the teachers tell you we are supposed to greet people you to greet teachers in the school compound. When a visitor comes, greet the visitor. Okay? We encourage you to pray every day. Okay? So those are some of the good manners we learn from, or we are trained from the schools. Okay? Then schools give children skills which help them to earn a living in the future. To earn a living in future. Then we can also look at the problems faced by schools. Problems faced by schools. Problems faced by schools. Yes. Which problems are faced by schools? Which problems are faced by schools? Yes. Okay, here we can say some schools are overcrowded. Some schools are overcrowded. Here we mean that some schools have got a lot of children. They've got a lot of children, whereby you go in a school and find that in one class there are above 500 or 300 and above children in one class. Those are too many. There are too many children in that class. A class needs to be with a reasonable number of children, which helps the teacher, okay? Which enables the teacher to handle each and every child in class, okay? Yes. Then another problem is that some schools lack furniture. Some schools lack furniture. Some schools lack furniture. Yes. Some schools lack what? Furniture. You can go in a school and find children sitting under shades of trees. Under shades of trees. Or when some are in class but sitting on the floor. They don't have desks. They don't have maybe lockers. They don't have tables where to write from. Okay? Chairs and so many others. So some schools lack furniture. Okay? Then another one is that some schools lack enough facilities like classrooms. Some schools lack enough facilities like classrooms. Yes, there are those schools which have very small rooms. That those rooms cannot accommodate the children they have. And you read other schools, when they have got very few rooms, like let's say they have 7 classes, but the classrooms they have are only maybe 4. Okay? So, the 4 classrooms cannot accommodate all the children in the 7 classes. Okay? So, that's a problem that schools face in their, that maybe teachers and head teachers face in their schools. Then another one is that some schools have fewer teachers. Leave alone your school where you've got a lot of teachers. Okay? Leave alone your school where you've got a lot of teachers. You can go in a school when they have only like 5 teachers. Like 5 teachers teaching all the 7 classes and all the subjects. So that's a problem. Schools should have enough teachers to teach pupils in all classrooms. Okay? So some schools have fewer teachers. Some schools have fewer teachers. Some schools have fewer teachers. Okay? I think we've exhausted all what we had to look at under education. Okay? So let us go through what we have learned. And we have learned about the importance of schools, whereby we have said schools educate people, schools train learners, good manners, schools give children skills which help them to earn a living in the future. Then we've gone further to look at problems faced by schools. Okay? Number 1, some schools are overcrowded. And here we said they've got a lot of children, okay, which they cannot accommodate. Then some schools lack furniture. They don't have chairs, desks, okay, tables, and so many others. The chairs and tables to use when they are writing, okay, when teachers are teaching. So schools lack furniture to use. Then some schools lack enough facilities like classrooms. They've got very few classrooms. Then lastly, some schools have fewer teachers. They've got few teachers to teach children. Okay? They've got few teachers to teach children. So we are going to write this. Then afterwards we shall write the activity that I'm going to put below. Okay? You are going to write the activity that I'm going to put below. Girls, I wish you the best. Good morning and good afternoon.